Health, they say, is wealth. And with even more wealth, in the midst of adequate health, you can make more wealth. Welcome to Health Talk on VOS TV. I'm Jato Naomi, your host. And today we're going to be talking on eye care. Now, with me in the studio is an amazing person. I'm not going to be doing this introduction myself because I don't feel I'm going to do enough justice to the personality of this person. I'm going to let you meet him. Sir, you're welcome to our studio.
Thank you very much.
Can our viewers meet you?
All right, good afternoon, viewers at home. My name is Dr. Obasan Uwesa David. I'm an optometrist.
Well, for those guys that don't know the meaning of an optometrist, people like us that don't know big English, optometrist.
Okay, I'm an eye care provider.
So it means that he is a doctor of the eye. So he specializes in eye care.
Yeah.
All right. So welcome to our studio. Like, we are so delighted to have you.
It's my pleasure to be. I'm excited to be here.
Oh, he's excited to be here. That's like music to my ears. So, sir, like, how long have you been practicing medicine?
I'm practicing optometry for 5 years now.
Wow, 5 years, that's a long time. A child of 5 years should be in like, children grow really fast these days. Okay, so that's by the wayside. So the topic today before us is daily eye care routine. We, most times we tend to forget the fact that our eye is a pivotal part of our daily living. Like, without the eyes, you just be in total blindness. That's why it's really, really important that we take adequate care of our eyes. And that's why this topic is coming for eye care. Now, sir, can you tell us, like, give us a definition? Because some people think eye care is bathe in the morning and wash your eyes. So please tell us, give us a definition of what is eye care.
Thank you very much. I'll start by saying that eye care refers to the way we take care of our eyes. Let me give this illustration. The eye is the window of the body. Like I tell people, I said the most important organ for me in the human body is the eyes.
Definitely.
If you close your eyes for just 10 seconds, you're going to observe one funny thing. I may ask you to let's do a live practical here.
We're going to do a live practical right now.
Please close your eyes.
Okay.
I'm serious. Let's close our eyes.
Closed.
Okay, now open them. When your eyes were closed, what did you notice?
Nothing. I can't see. So
how was everywhere like? It was practically
dark.
Thank you very much.
Dark.
So that's actually how a blind man sees.
Wow.
So whatever we call the window of the body is actually the most delicate organ in the body. Nobody wants to lose their vision.
Sure.
Nobody wants to lose that. So when it comes to the vision care, when it comes to eye care, we talk about your eye health. So the eyes is very, very, very important. And as optometrists, primary care providers, we are very, very concerned about your vision care because we know that you need your vision to do so many activities that you love to do. And because we don't want you to be needlessly blind, we ensure you get the right counsel and right information so that your eyes and you can stay healthy.
Wow, that's so, like, that's splendid. That's splendid. It says that our eyes are the windows. Yeah? And the window is the portal to see. So, for eye care, we notice that, okay, there are cares for our hands, cut your nails, wash your hands properly. Then for the ears, clean your ears, for the nose. But then for the eyes, there is basically almost nothing on eye care. Okay. So what I want you to tell us now, like, enumerate or like tell us what are the ways in which we can care for our eyes.
Okay, that's a very good question. Thank you once again. First of all, we must have this notion that just like you take care of every other part of the body, the same care, attention should be given to your vision, your eyes. Now, the first thing I tell people when it comes to eye examination, eye care, is have regular eye examination, which is very, very important. Having regular eye examination.
What's that word in Nigeria?
Yeah, that's a good question you're asking because the thing is, because of poverty and let's say lack of quality access to good health care, some of us tend to patronize quacks. Have regular examination by certified eye care professionals. That is the clause in this statement.
Clause. By.
Now, certified eye care professionals, which are either the optometrist or the ophthalmologist. You have pains in your
Sir,
eyes.
you have spoken big English.
Okay, all right.
Opta,
Okay, let me break it down for our viewers at home.
please.
Now, there are majorly two key stakeholders in the eye care industry. I'm trying to narrow them down. We have other players like the ophthalmic nurses, the opticians, but there are basically two key stakeholders when it comes to eye care management. We have the optometrist and the ophthalmologist. And the optometrists who I represent are primary eye care providers that examines, treats, and manage vision conditions with the use of drugs, glasses, and contact lenses. While ophthalmologists, who are medical doctors who are specialized in secondary and tertiary care of the eyes. Now, processes that involve the surgical part of eye care, they are involved in it.
Oh, okay.
So when a patient comes to clinic, the beauty of it is that we actually work hand in hand. But the ophthalmologists are the head of the eye care team. So now you meet either of these two professionals and they can attend to your eye care needs. When we talk about having very comprehensive eye examination, this is very, very vital. When we take off our eyes, when you have any complaint with the eyes, no matter you think how small you think it
How
is,
little?
first thing you should do is go to an eye clinic, don't go to a chemist. Some of us are so fond of going to a drugstore or a pharmacy to ask them, my eye is scratching me, I need something. Most of them I don't advise that.
Okay.
Because they are specialists involved in eye care.
Alright, alright.
That's why it's specialty. So they are specialists involved, whether the optometrist or the ophthalmologist. You need the specialist, and then they take care of that basic problem they're actually in need of. That's one.
Alright.
Number two, know your family history. So my conditions are inherited. Yes.
Wow.
There are certain conditions that are linked to family history. For example, refractive error. When we talk about vision, I can't see far. I can't see what is close to me. I can't read tiny things. That's what we call refractive error. So that you say is myopic, is hyperopic. These are refractive error.
Wow.
And a family history of this will help you. For instance, you find out that your mommy and daddy are using glasses, or they tell you that your partner they see when it's small, the glass till they see far. It tells you there's a family history already. So that puts your mind and say, okay, if my dad and my mom were using glasses, there's a high likelihood of by yourself also using what?
Glasses.
Glasses. Family history is okay. Conditions like glaucoma, that also family history play a very key role in it. So most times you see the doctor asking you, is there any history of blindness in your family? You are wondering which kind of doctor they ask for this kind of question.
There's a reason
why we are asking those questions, because there's family history linked to it.
Wow.
Just the way you have family history of hypertension and diabetes, same thing applies to vision. So family history too is a very, very, very key pointer. Take off our eyes. So know your family history. So it's for those people who are loving, it's not just to say I love the boy, please. If the boy family uses glasses, begin to plan that for your children. There's a likelihood that they may actually join the family wearing glasses.
Love conquers all.
That was on a lighter note, but love does not conquer glasses.
All right, sir. Yes. So you say when we have issues with our eyes, we should contact specialists.
Yes.
In charge of the eyes, and also know your family histories. Are there more, or these are like the basic things?
No, there are more to it. Number two, your ocular hygiene. That's what we call ocular hygiene. The way we take care of our eyes.
That's all.
Now, the first thing is key. Always wash your hands. Thanks to COVID, they made each and every one of us to start buying hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
So now in the market, everybody's actually washing hands. But for us in the eye care, hand washing is a very, very vital thing. Like I tell most people, you see this hand, anything happens, you just go and scratch. Anything go and scratch. But it's very key to take care of your ocular hygiene. Just so we take care of our general body, it's also important that we have a good ocular hygiene to take care of our vision. One, wash your hands regularly. Very, very important. Even those with contact lens users too. You have to wash your hands very, very regularly. Very, very, very important. Another key thing we must know is also harmful traditional practices. Now I'm going to talk a bit on this. Here, people telling you when somebody has an issue with the eye, take your urine, use to wash your eye. Or sit down and let me put breast milk inside your eye. These are what we call harmful traditional practices. Or you go to roadside markets and you hear them selling different kinds of products and you end up buying different concoctions and put them into the eyes. And later, when the eyes now become worse, you come to the doctor and say, doctor, I can't see. And they will tell you not much can be done, then you become blind. Harmful traditional practices. This has done more harm than good. Not just a bad division alone, even general body. Practices like use urine, it is extremely wrong. When a child or an individual has an issue with the eye, do not say things like, go and get urine, let's put pesticide here. No, don't do it. Or breast milk, take breast, yeah, see that's small baby, and put breast inside there. Those things are very, very harmful. Or you go and buy those different concoctions that they sell in the market and the roadside and you apply them. Those things are very wrong. They won't help you. neither will they help. They will only compound the problem with the eyes.
Hmm.
Hence, it's very important that you meet professionals, eye care professionals for any vision complaint. Very important. Also, exercise is also very good too.
So exercise affects the eyes also.
Good.
I mean, so if
Exercise-
I'm jogging now, it will affect.
Exercise doesn't affect the eyes. Exercise keeps you fit. There are conditions that are predisposable factors to ocular conditions.
Oh,
For example,
okay.
it's what you call diabetic retinopathy.
That's big, but
That is, when someone is diabetic, there are ocular manifestation of diabetics in the eyes that the doctor sees and say, "Oh, God, your sugar is high."
wow.
So when you exercise regularly, your BP is what? Is in check. Also, what you call hypertensive retinopathy too. Your BP is in check. Your general body condition is in check.
True.
So I say good exercise is also very, very key
Wow.
to maintain general body health, including your eye health.
Hmm.
And finally, use of take fruits, vegetables.
So
You
even your
also-
even eating habits
Yes,
has an effect.
yes, eat a balanced meal. It's very good. Eat balanced meal. Eat balanced meal. Don't eat anyhow. Eat a balanced meal. Like I said, healthy eating habits also help too.
Oh, thank you so very much. So guys, you've heard him. These are important. Don't say my hand does not concern my eyes. Your hand is important to your eyes. Exercise is not only those of us that have extra fat that want to shed off that should be exercising. We should exercise to keep fit. According to doctor, he said that even exercise helps your eyes.
And your body. in
And yes,
general.
and your body in general. Because for me, this is like the first time I'm hearing ocular hygiene. Never knew something like that existed. But by the way, let's go on to the next question. Next question is this. So, I'm going to ask this question in form of a story. So then, was it a movie or online? I came across something called the 20-20-20 rule. I think I've heard it once or twice before. I'm like, okay, so it sounds really, really complex. So, sir, I want you to explain to us what is the 20-20 rule and what's the relationship between that and our eyes?
Okay, good question. And there's what we call computer vision syndrome.
Computer
Vision syndrome. We have people that they work on the system, they're bankers, even you in the media.
Yes.
They're always on the system, they always work, and they complain most times that when I'm done with my system, I can't even see very well. They experience blurry vision. So the 2020 rule is a self-help to tackle that particular complaint. What the Wisdom state is very simple in clear terms. That for every 20 minutes, look at a distance in front of you that is 20 meters away for 20 seconds.
Sir, please come again.
For every 20 minutes,
For every 20 minutes.
you look at a distance 20 meters in front of you.
Look
For
at a
20 seconds.
distance in front of you.
At a distance 20
20 meters.
in front of you
Okay.
for 20
For
seconds.
20 seconds. So that is the 20-20 rule.
Let me just get a little practical. I'm working on my laptop or my system, for example.
Yes.
We are saying that for every 20 minutes, I'm looking at this way. So I leave my system and look at this place for
Wow.
20 seconds. Then I go back. It helps the eyes to blink.
Splendid. Splendid. Like, this is like a first-hand experience. So basically, I work on my system. I will not say how many hours I work on my system so that people will not be looking at me one kind. But really, I spend a lot of time in front of either my system or my phone. Yes. So sometimes when I'm done, I really do experience
That
this.
blurry vision.
Yes, this blurred movement.
Vision.
Vision. Yes, blood vision. And then this is like self-help.
It's a self-help.
This is very, very important. So I'm going to say it again for those of us that have not gotten it. Doctor says, I'm going to say doctor says. Okay, sir. So that brings me to my next question. Let's even leave our computer gadgets aside. The thing is this. We are experiencing Harmattan in this part of the country. And even in time past, you see people complain that there are some symptoms that you do not feel outside Harmattan. Like rainy season. Oh, there are some actually. Rainy season, people get to experience what they call Apollo. Okay, and this Harmattan is as if the weather is so harsh on the eyes. Sometimes you can't even blink properly. Sometimes tears run down.
Sure.
At this because if you ask people, you see somebody having these symptoms and they'll tell you that it's normal, not the weather. So is it a cause for alarm? Should we care about this, or is it just normal?
That's a good question to ask. First, we must understand is that there are various conditions that affect the eyes.
Okay.
Now, during the harmattan period, the weather is dry.
True.
There's a lot of dust particles. And so when these particles get to the eyes, that's why during this period, they're put into scratch. When you scratch, the next thing the patient tells you is, doctor, my eyes is itching me, I scratch, it becomes reddish. And then you come to the clinic with their forms of Apollo and the likes, what we call allergic conjunctivitis. What the experiment is called allergic conjunctivitis, which can be seasonal, for example. So that condition is called allergic conjunctivitis due to the dust particles in the atmosphere.
In the atmosphere.
So when they come to the clinic, because we know it is prevalent this period, so most time we tell them, sir, get sunglasses, protect your eyes from UV light. 2, just make sure your eyes are protected. Those conditions are expected within this period. Expected a lot. And we come, as I said, come to the eye clinic when it happens. So I'm scratching my eyes, water is coming out from my eyes are reddish. There's no cause for alarm. Come to an eye clinic, see an optometrist. They get your eyes examined, they prescribe drugs for you. Those drugs take care of the complaint and you are good to go.
Okay, so you are saying now that these conditions are not normal?
No, I just told you that it is prevalent based on the particular period that we find ourselves.
Okay, based on the weather.
We see a lot of people complaining about scratching their eyes a lot.
Yes.
Because this harmattan period, everywhere is dried.
So we should actually be concerned and go for checkup.
Yes, because a lot of people are going to complain of itching. You hear them telling you, so when I'm scratching the eye is sweating me. Some moment I feel like plucking it. These are symptoms we know of allergic conjunctivitis because it is this period. So when you have that complaint, when you have such complaints like that, do not self-medicate or go to a chemist store, a drugstore to get drugs. Please visit an optometrist. Let them get your eyes examined, checked, and give you the necessary drugs you need.
Alright, so thank you very, very much, doctor. You've done justice to all of my questions.
You're welcome.
Rounding up, I'm going to ask, what are the daily eye care routine we should imbibe? Like normal general body routine, when you wake up in the morning, brush your teeth, take your bath, what's other one again? Brush your teeth, take your bath, you're a guy, comb your hair. So those are like basic daily body care routine. So do we have any routine for the eyes?
I've talked about them earlier. I'll just reiterate.
Please.
1, always wash your hands.
Every day.
Please always wash your hands. Anything that goes, please make sure you have a good ocular hygiene.
Alright.
Do not patronize wax. Okay. Or use any traditional practice like I enumerated earlier.
Alright.
Urine, putting of breast milk into the eyes.
Alright.
Know your family history. These are things that help you. And the most vital part, always go for regular examination. Please, like, there are various conditions that affect the eyes even with age. And there are conditions that even cause irreversible blindness like glaucoma and the likes. And these are factors that if you don't go for regular examination, you're not even aware of them.
Sure.
So don't keep, you can tell yourself, I can see very well, I can see very well, but most time, go for regular examination, have your eye examined. When you indulge in all these things and exercise and eat well, you're good. Alright,
so guys, there is our daily eye care routine. Wash your hands, take care of your eyes, eat good food, eat fruits. Keep your
ocular hygiene.
Diet. Keep your diet in check. Take care of your ocular hygiene. Put your ocular hygiene in check also. And you find out that you have a beautiful and wonderful eye hygiene. And your eyes may in turn become as beautiful as mine. Never can tell. So thank you very much, doctor. We are so excited to have you with us. And this program has been insightful. I'm sure you guys have learned a lot. Because even me personally, believe me when I say I've learned a lot. And that brings us to the end of today's episode of Health Talk on VOS TV. Don't forget to like this video if you want to keep saying it. Kindly like this video, subscribe to this channel to get more amazing content, and watch out for the next episode. Believe me, you don't know what's coming for you. Follow us on all our social media channels, on Facebook and on Instagram. We are VOS TV Naija. Until we come your way next time, stay healthy.